The cow is cute. Thank you. Thank you. The one down below here is the one that was originally done by the designer Barry Bernita. And again, if anyone wasn't in here earlier, let me just pop it in chat. It's a free crochet along. To join the crochet along, you do have to make a free account on the website. I'm not affiliated with the website. It is run by 3 designers, Dear Jackie Stitchery, Whimsical Yarn Creations, and Pink Tomato Crochet, I believe, are the 3 main ones. But they have guest designers in a lot. So this is one of the recurring guest designers that they work with a lot. So yeah, it's free for the week. It should be up until Sunday night or Monday morning, and then they'll switch over to the next design. And we don't know what the designs are in advance. So it's a surprise every Monday to see what you get. The official name of this crochet along is the Ugly Sweater Crochet Along, but none of the designs, I think, have anything to do with sweaters, so we will see if an actual theme emerges or if it's just a bunch of cute things this month. But it is all amigurumi. You would think the person working with potentially glowing hot metal was also magic if you didn't know any better, to be fair. I know, it's gorgeous when the metal's all heated up and that hot orangey, oof, it's really pretty. It looks pretty dangerous, but it is beautiful. Dangerous to someone like me, at least, who has no clue what's going on. All right. Sorry there, I was counting in my head. I messed up on the foot in the last critter, in the Sam guy, so I'm trying to make sure I don't make that mistake again. I'm trying to keep frogging to a minimum, but it doesn't always happen. Sometimes the frogging just has to happen. No, if I make this cow again, I should probably go 1 stitch beyond, and that way this color break will be a little bit more toward the back. It's not super obvious, but yeah. Rip it, rip it, rip it. Exactly. Exactly. I finally got my frog emote. That was one of the emotes that I was working on last week. Still trying to make sure that I can get things to read well at a small size. That is the one tough thing about emotes. But I think once you get used to it, it should be pretty easy to work intuitively. You've made chainmail in the past, and it's kind of knitting. Yes, there is a chainmail artist at the market that I go to, and he goes under the name Knitted Metal, and he made his own banner sign, and it's all chainmail links, and this sign has got to be about at least 3 feet. I think it's 4 feet long. It's probably about 2 feet tall, and most of the sign is like regular silver colored, metal chainmail links. And then he has the words knitted metal in there, all in different colors. I forget, he did try to keep track of how many hours it took him to make that sign. I forget what he said he ended up needing to make the sign. But it's really impressive looking. And I think he said he will not be doing that again because it took so long, but it looks amazing. Okay. You love doing emotes? You're guilty of ignoring readability, if you like an idea. Yeah, I kind of did that with the spider. I have to think of how I can further tweak the spider. Like maybe I can rotate the legs closer to the body a little bit more, and then it will be a little bit more readable. I might also be able to like beef up his legs a little bit just so they read a little better. But I think that spider will take another round or two of tweaking before I'm happy with him. But I just put him up there because I really wanted a spider emote. You did a set of Discord emotes for your brother, but his Sona is nearly the same gray as Discord dark mode. Ah, you were sad when you uploaded them. They were hard to read. Ah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful about the colors too because I know that, there's dark mode, there's light mode. I'm trying to make sure it can read well on both modes. And Gunette, thank you for following. Thank you for the follow. And also Nervous Corvid, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. I need to actually count what I'm doing. That would help. Angie is fine. Okay. Well, thank you for the follow and welcome in. If you are a crocheter, this is a free crochet along. You can do the pattern command. You can do the pattern command in chat and it will take you to the website. I am not I'm not like affiliated with them, so it's not like I'm like pushing my own website. These are 3 designers that I've worked on their designs several times in the past and have just really enjoyed it. So I'm sharing the love. Your new obsession is making emotes out of your bunnies. Oh, look at them. Aw. You do crochet stuffed animals. Nice. If you've heard of Barry Bernita, I've been watching her patterns for a while, and I've made some of her patterns in past crochet alongs, but she's the designer for this one. You currently have 7 stuffed animal projects and a basket on your hook. Yes, I too have like I've just got like stuff over here. I've got some mittens, I've got some Grinch ornaments, I have a Bigfoot, I have yeah, that's the crafter's curse, I think. But I definitely feel you there. Lots of things on the hook. But the bunnies, Raven Glover. We had bunnies when I was little. We had little like dwarf Netherlands, little tiny bunnies, like the small ones with the tiny ears. They were so cute. Nervous Corvid, you were in my front page recommend and in the sidebar recommend. Oh, well, thank you for coming by. I'm glad you did. It is good to meet you, and it's good to talk emotes because, like I said, I'm still trying to figure them out. I just got a graphics display tablet, my first graphics display tablet. I'd been using an Intuos 2 since 2002. That, it's just a blank tablet, and you use the stylus on the tablet, but you watch the screen to see what you're actually drawing. And I never really got my brain to click with that. So yeah, I finally have my first graphics tablet, retired the 2002 tablet finally. It was time. Oh, and you have cats too. I love cats. Cats are my favorite. I have a jerk cat. I love her very much, but she is a jerk. But I love her, but she doesn't want the petting. Oh well. Outline in white, and they show up in both dark and light mode. I was going to suggest it, but I see you've done that with your burb. You've done it with your burb already, so yeah, that was one of the tips, because I'm trying to also watch a bunch of YouTube and stuff for tips on how to make things work in the emotes. Angie, you mostly use Bernat blanket yarn for the stuffed animals. I've done a little bit in Bernat blanket. I've done more in Bernat velvet. I do like working in Bernat velvet. Yeah, I have a few things. I don't have anything on my desk. I do have one in Pipsqueak. I've had this Pipsqueak forever. The fuzzy yarn is Bernat Pipsqueak. So there's a little Yeti designed by another streamer who is Drewby's Zoo. It's a really cute little design. It's like $4 on Etsy or Ribbler. Oh, I was in your recommends as well. You watch a lot of crafters on here. Me too. Me too. I actually recently realized that I haven't gone looking for new people lately. It's probably been a month or two. So for the past week, I've been trying to go and look at new people, new artists and new crafters. Because I haven't found fresh meat in a while. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of crafters that I follow and I love. And I love crafting along with, you know, whoever's doing stuff. Like if I'm working on emotes, it's kind of nice to have someone doing art on Twitch, and then it just feels like, hey, we're just hanging out doing art together. And the same goes for crochet or knitting. You use touchscreen laptop with a stylus for the same reason. Angie, you've got an octopus, 2 ducks, a large crescent moon, caterpillar, sea turtle, and a tortoise. Oh, that's so cute. Do you have a designer that you like to use, or do you design your own? I need to be better about freehanding more of my stuff. Like I need to start designing and freehanding a little bit more. But it's really fun to follow a pattern. Like you just, yeah. It's cozy. Nervous. Smokey is your anxious boy that is scared of everything, including himself. Oh no. Dusty is a big baby. He was supposed to be your brother and yours, cat. He thinks he's your mom's baby. He'll sit at her feet and wail until she picks him up and carries him around. Oh, she cries until she carries him up to bed. Oh my goodness. See that? Yeah. I'd like a snuggly cat. I really would. Again, I love my cat. She is really fun in her own ways, but she is not snuggly. She would really rather not be touched. Right now you're freehanding the shells on both turtles. The others you got off patterns from YouTube from 2 different YouTubers. Yeah, I don't get many patterns off YouTube. 2, 3, 4, 5. I really should, because there are some really neat gems out there on YouTube that, you know, you can get just the free video tutorials for the patterns. I should start looking at those again. I get frustrated because when you have a written pattern, you can go through at your own speed, you can go back and reread, you know, scroll through, and it's just harder for me to navigate a video, you know, to fast forward or rewind and find the spot that I want, and, you know, but there are some really great stuff out there. All right, ads. Let me see, what are we at? 37, okay. If you have to see this phone head one more time, you're going to scream. Oh. Actually, I'm going to move this dude off that away.